Hi, I am Nate Davis, the author of the book Footballer, Play Great Soccer. The book will teach you exactly what to do in a game and also explains how to train to win. Today I'm going to show you how to build a rebounder that 4 people can use at one time. You will need some pretty basic construction tools and know-how for this project. If you're not an adult, make sure you ask your parents for permission to start. This rebounder is made out of wood you could buy at any home improvement store. The wood cost for this project was $20.29 with tax. Be sure to make your cuts square and to carefully line up the boards so they stay square. While you watch me work, I want to talk about some of the advantages of using rebounders in team and individual practices. This is an excerpt from chapter 15 of my book, Footballer, Play Great Soccer. In training sessions, each player should be trying skills as quickly as possible to increase repetitions. To facilitate, a coach should eliminate wasted time. Here's an example of how to make things more efficient. If 6 people join together in a passing activity, with every pass, 5 are waiting. If 2 passed a 1 ball, it would be 3 times more efficient. There is a way to make it 6 times more efficient. If each player had his own ball and passed against a wall, every player would be getting 6 attempts in the same time he would have gotten 1. The idea of this example is not to insist that the ball only be passed against walls, but to get coaches and players asking, how could I get more repetitions? What is the most efficient way to learn this skill? If you don't own a copy of Footballer yet, check it out on Amazon. There's a link to the book below. I like to pre-drill the holes for the screws because when you put the screw in, it draws the board, the second board tight to the first. I mark each of the 4 legs at 2 inches because I want the legs to stick down from the rebounder 2 inches. Rebounders don't need to go all the way to the ground because the ball strikes them 3 to 6 inches above the ground. On this rebounder, I substituted 2 of the 2x4 legs for some 4x4 legs. Using 4x4s makes the corners a little bit stiffer. It's a little more rigid when moving it from place to place. You could also use 4x4s for all the corners of the rebounder. The legs are cut the width of the board material for the rebounders so that when they stick down 2 inches, they also are recessed 2 inches on the top. And that is how the rebounders stack on top of each other. The legs keep the rebounder wood off the ground so the wood doesn't cover up the grass and kill it. I use 2x10 material for the sides of the rebounder, so the actual width is 9 1/4 inches, so each leg is 9 1/4 inches long. I put 8 screws in the 4x4s and 4 screws in the 2x4 legs. This project took me about 25 minutes from start to finish. If you really want your players to be great, one of the ways to do that is to make sure each one of them has access to a rebounder like the one we're building today. At Footballer Training, we are in the process of producing our best rebounder drills for individuals, pairs, and teams. You will be able to find these drills at footballertraining.com. Make sure to sign up so we can let you know when we release our rebounder exercises.